Hi friends, this is Archana with Divine Soul Resonance, welcoming you to our series for integration. I talked about who's the divine masculine, who's the divine feminine. We talked about what are the different, there are polarities. What does integrating polarities? When you look around in the world, like I mentioned, there's always light and dark, masculine, feminine, positive, negative, charges, right? Now, you look at emotions. You've got emotions of love, joy, happiness, bliss. All those fall under the category of what we refer to as the light. And then you've got the emotions of shame, guilt, fear, envy, resentment. Those fall under what we call as the dark. Now what happens is that in life, as we're going about, do we only just experience one pole? Or have we not experienced the breadth of emotions? I'm asking an honest question. So if we think that you're only going to experience love, happiness, joy, you're polarizing. You're polarizing, and that creates a disharmony. In the universe, we have a balance of both. We, as human beings, like to stay away, mostly through those darker emotions of anger, fear, envy, resentment, jealousy. Tell me, are you really going to be able to say, yeah, I'm jealous? Yes, I'm feeling envious. Yes, I have resentment. Yes, I'm feeling unworthy. No, we like to see ourselves a certain way. So what happens is, and I think I mentioned about that too, is we are denying certain aspects of the truth, that there is a reason for what we think is dark energy. A soul is here to grow. And lessons in light can only be learnt when we've experienced lessons. Actually, not lessons in light. Reward in light. You know, happiness, joy, bliss. Rewards can be experienced when the cycle is going through a pain. And overcoming those challenges, because it's a lesson. You know, if you're feeling envious, it goes back into, I don't have this, that person has it. You may not want to say that you're feeling envious, but that's what envy is. I don't have it. That person has it. It's not fair. It goes into the self of how do you find that balance within you to recognize that there is abundance, that we're all on our soul journey, and that there's plenty to go around, and that abundance begins with gratitude. So all those things and lessons are part of our growth, are part of our journey. This is what happens when you're outdoors, right? I'm gonna get some ants and some other things on me. That's okay. You have to experience those. Morning comes in after the night. Seasons change. So everything's moving in cycles. You recognize one, appreciate one, till you see the other. Integration of these polarities, I'm going to talk about that, the light and the dark, is really recognizing the beauty of the dark. Really. When anger surfaces, when you're feeling resentment or envious or lacking self-worth or this fear energy that's like, how am I going to do this? This is just not going to happen. I can't do it. I don't have the ability. I'm not bright. I'm not smart. I don't have the money. I can't do this. I'm lack. You know, our greatest strengths are found in times of the biggest challenges. We don't even recognize some of the strengths that we have till the time we're faced with certain challenges. And integration really is integration of these two poles, right? That is the game for soul evolution, right? That is what we are here to integrate. The opposites, the light and the dark. One of the ways in which one can work through this is compassion. Be compassionate to yourself. It's okay. It's okay. Got an off day. That's okay. I was supposed to do this video yesterday. I take everything, same outfit. Anyway, I'm doing a lot of purging in this ascension process, and stuff. Don't want to get into that. That'll be actually my personal journey. I will chronicle that at another time. But I just want to say that I'll tell you, I've been seeing like a lot of number sequences. And my I have sisters, so I talk like I'm talking to all of you. I talk to her about things, and it really is very easy when I'm sitting in light, and I give this information from my place. I don't mean in terms of ego. I mean it's easy to kind of give that we need to forgive, we need to have compassion, we need to understand. When we have the down moments, the cycle's going to come. Everything that I've just said. So just want you to know, I encountered like another mini dark night of the soul is what we call in the ascension process. And I just, one of those days, I don't want to do this. It's just, I can't do this. I don't want to do this. It's just so hard. It's not for the work. It was because I just kind of wanted to quit everything. I didn't want to be a mom. I didn't want to be kind of what we call as runaway, because the burdens were feeling like too much. And when I heard my words back, I recognized that the angel spoke through my sister. She's an angel. She is an angel. And she says, aren't you the one who said, can you do forgiveness for yourself? Can you be compassionate? That it's okay. I'm like, I didn't do my Thursday musings. This is the first one. I should have had all my 4 ready, just the way somebody said in marketing. This is what happens, blah, 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 blah. And then she said, so what if you didn't post it? I'm like, I just don't like it. I had a goal and I didn't do it. I wasn't compassionate. I hit a dark spot. I was tired physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. There's a lot of purging with all the energies that are coming in. Intense purging. Intense third-dimensional timeline collapses. And the energy that was either from now, past karma, karmic, and bloodline clearing. And why I'm sharing this aspect is it was incredible that I just needed that time out. I needed to hear it, that it's going to be okay, Archana. That's okay. This is life. And you can't really, there's no option of giving up. There's no option of giving up on your dreams when the going gets tough. Isn't that what you tell others? I do. Why are you giving up now? Are you lacking faith that the divine is not taking care of you? Yeah, I'm lacking faith. So what did the divine do? Send an angel. Sent many angels. Suddenly, I had my connection to people. I reached out to them. I need help. Can you do healing? Can you send that? Suddenly there's a whole network. And people I had not talked to. Just a few healers. People who are on the similar path who I can kind of connect with. And they helped me find compassion for myself, forgiveness for myself, find that balance where I can cut the cords of detachment and yet being attached. Attached in responsibility as a parent, as a mother, as other roles that I'm playing here on earth, and yet finding that detachment that I may be able to do my work. Just makes me happy. It really does. I feel alive. I feel this is what I'm meant to do. And I encountered the dark. And it's not easy. So integrating the two is never easy. But once we kind of recognize that that's what the cycles are going to be, and every time it's going to be a test of either initiation or taking you to a new level, taking you to the next stage, you have integrated more, you're going to manifest faster. Manifest faster. As you anchor yourself in love and light, anchoring in love and light can only occur when you have shed light and accepted and honored the divine darkness, because it is a part of the lesson. It's part of what we call as spiritual warfare, and we encounter this all the time. Question for you, and I'll leave you on this note. So, let's just start with you're a principled person, and you believe in integrity, truth, and let's say you're a parent, and because I heard this example somewhere else, and it stuck with me to share. And it says that if you're actually, it was in a movie. And I draw like a lot of like spiritual stuff, even in like the funniest of the movies. There are many, many, many lessons one can learn. And it says that if your child was standing on the side of untruth, and why they always say child is because you have the deepest connections with your own children as you're guiding them. So what would you do if you realize and you find out that they are on the side of untruth? Would you take their side, or would you stand in your own integrity and not side them? It's just a mild way of saying. I obviously know my answer. I didn't have to think even a second. But it is hard. It's hard. Standing for what you believe in, standing for your own faith, your own quirkinesses, and being okay with it. Being okay with it. It is not easy integrating the two poles. And we all experience them in different ways. But when we learn to shed light, yeah, the sun had to come out right now. When we learn to shed I'm mumbling now. When we learn to shed light, I got it. When we learn to shed light on our shadow and dark aspects, we are integrating we're becoming whole. So we're accepting that. And the next one, I want to talk a little bit about the yin and the yang. I may since I'm in the flow. Oh my gosh, this has become like a long video. I'm gonna create another one right now, and I'm gonna talk about the yin and the yang. More next time.